Hi. Hi. I did stuff all morning. This is water on the side of my hand. I did stuff all morning. Why is this shirt fitting good? Hi. I did stuff all morning. I think that's enough for now. Did stuff all morning. Did stuff all morning. Hey. Here's what I did. I could not take the angle of myself in that mirror. It looked so awful. Woke up at 6:37 or something like that. They say the habits of the very successful people do not use alarm clocks, they say. But then there's this guy in Disney who might, but Jeff Bezos doesn't use an alarm clock. He wakes up after he's had 8 hours of sleep or something like that. Or something like that. The heck is this? I just took a shower. There shouldn't be anything wrong, anything on me at all. So the habits of the, they say, I don't know, but I don't use an alarm clock. Usually. And so what else did I do? What did I do when I woke up? I did all this stuff. I was like, I gotta make money. So I wrote more in my book. And I'm a good writer. Since high school, in like 1993 or 94, sometime in high school, I really liked creative writing. I was really good at creative writing. And that was one of the reasons why I became a filmmaker, because I liked writing and I was good at it. And I could, at one time I thought maybe before I found God and Jesus, I read philosophy books and studied every word. And now I know it's nonsense. Philosophy books are kind of they're pretty much nonsense. They are nonsense. I have a couple of them in the fire stuff. I was gonna burn them in the wood burning stove. They're nonsense. Philosophy books. It's like stuff that's wrong. It may or may not be right or wrong. What everything is really about is God and Jesus as shown to us in the New Testament. That's what reality as we know it is. There's scientific proof for it for those who understand the Bible enough, who really understand what every verse means. And you'd have to kind of study it to really know, unless you know in your heart what God and Jesus is about by reading some of it. And it's real. God is real. So that's amazing. That's beautiful. But the philosophy books are, I wouldn't, that's my opinion that they're garbage, but there are people who can take a philosophy class for fun or something, and it's like, I'm not totally against it, but it's not really true. It's not really true. It's not really true. It's not really true. The philosophy, God and Jesus is really what it's about. God and Jesus is what it's about. Okay, God and Jesus is what it's about. So this morning, wow, it's filming. So this morning, I did that. I woke up and I wrote, I wrote, I wrote, and revised and got my book ready, got it in better format. I'm up to page 117 or something like that. 117 pages. I've proofread it, made sure it's good, rewrote it, rewrote it, wrote it again. Got pictures formatted properly so it's able to print up as a real book. And the program Pages. They have another one for PC. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. And you get a program where you can write your book and it formats it, gets it like according to a template, like a novel or some type of thing ahead of time. So I did that. I created my own art for the book cover, and I guess I'm doing that. And it wasn't easy. I got through a couple pages or so of reading it and making sure it looked okay. I was like, wow, I was almost gonna stop and work out, and then instead I just kept writing, and I got through about 20 pages of it. Maybe I wrote another little less than a page and changed things and did things differently. And so I'm up to 117 pages that are done, and the rest of it's done too. The entire book is done, but it's like an early draft. It's like or I guess it's an early draft. I got to go through 200 more pages of it. It's like 300 something pages long. The book. It's a book. It's a book. Yep. He's wearing shorts. Must mean he likes the way it feels to his private parts. I don't know. And so what else did I do? I worked on that. I was planning to work out, and I didn't work out that much. I didn't really work out that much today. I did one other set of these weights before I started filming. So, what else did I do? I made this giant. I ordered groceries on Kroger, and then I realized there's snow on the entire road, and they can't deliver it up here. So, I had to cancel the order, but I had to do it on the phone and do all this weird stuff. It was annoying, kind of, and finally got the order canceled because the guy didn't know how to do it at the store, and I had to do that. And then I was a good father in a way that kind of really told. I found out some stuff that was happening to my children, or one of them who wasn't talking to me as much because someone was giving the wrong idea about me, and so I think I'm not sure, not Danica, but maybe somebody else who's close to Danica who tried to give him the wrong ideas. And so I had to write to him, and I wrote him this big, I texted him like a paragraph or something, or a few paragraphs, and about how things really are. He thought I was poor. I think they convinced him I was poor because of the way I dress. Like, this shirt has paint on it and stuff because I worked so hard. Because I saved almost all my money and I invested it right into this house. And I worked really hard in this house until I knew I had enough. If I had to, I can survive, or no one's gonna try to put me in a hospital, or who knows what else. But with this woman who I think was giving him the wrong ideas, trying to instill a fear in him to get him to maybe be a little racist. I think, and once I figured, I was like, wow, she was doing that the entire time, telling my son that stuff, riling him up by fear, or working him up by fear. My younger son Ivan, and he hadn't written to me at all, and so she gave him the wrong ideas about me, and almost tried to turn him against me a little bit. This mean person. I don't know what she's like that much. She might get into heaven for all I know, but not Danica, but it's this other woman there. and she was giving him the wrong ideas. He's 12 years old, and he made his hair lighter, but maybe he's just doing it to be like me. I don't know. I hope he's doing it to be like me. I hope she didn't try to make him feel like he wasn't white enough or something and try to drive him by fear. You know, she's pretty bad, I think. So, I don't know. You know, I don't really know. I hope to God he's doing it to be like me. And Danica made her hair blonde too. I don't know why. But both of her parents did that to their hair. They made their hair lighter as they got older, and when they were younger, they had darker hair. But Ivan doesn't have dark hair. Ivan's blonde. Well, he's kind of a blonde. He's like a little darker blonde, but he made it even lighter. I don't know. I gotta make sure they're okay. So I really wrote to him, was like, this is why I didn't send you presents, because she didn't, you know, I don't know. I said I'll give him presents or whatever. That's not it. Presents are not the thing. You know, I can give him presents. That doesn't matter. I can't tell you what the real reason is for, because I don't want to say. It might make things worse for us, so I don't want to say. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go or show Al or something. See, I've been wearing this thing. I didn't buy a new coat for winter, and I didn't like the way this looked. And one time I was pissed off, and I just ripped it off and threw it out that. I broke the zipper on it and threw it out that window and let it sit in the ground, and it rained on it and stuff, and it just sat. It sat outside, and also I had found it from last year, and it had a little bit of mold on it, and I had washed it off and washed it and I washed it in my hand, then put it in the washer and dryer, and then washed it, and then I was wearing it, and I was like, this stupid thing. And I got angry, and one day a little bit, and I pulled it open and ripped the zipper off, and I went out there and threw it somehow. I threw it off there, and it laid on the grass for like a week or 5 days or however long, and it rained on it and stuff. And then I was like, I don't have a winter coat. I don't know what I'm gonna do to keep warm, and I didn't want to go out there and buy one, and I didn't feel like finding one on Amazon, so I went and got it again. And I found the zipper on the ground, and I put it in the washing machine and washed it, and I put tons of bleach on it because I didn't want to get sick or something from it being in the grass. I filled up a bunch of bleach, like an entire gallon of bleach. I figured it was like $1 or $2 investment in it. So this was a mistake though. This was a mistake. I wasn't really supposed to keep wearing it, but it cost $0. Somebody gave it to me or something. And then I fixed the zipper on it. But this was like this year I could have bought my own coat. I could have bought a new coat, and it would have looked more presentable, fit in with how other people are and stuff. But I'm different. I like being different, but I'm healthy. I like being healthy, you know. I don't like being like a freak or something. But so I kept wearing it. I got it clean. I washed it again with bleach. I had to paint something again. I got paint on it, and I kept wearing it. That's why a lot of my clothes got paint on it, because I was working on this house, investing any money I got into this house, videos, my health, my children, and Danica and my kids. I can give them a bunch more as long as they're for them to be to where I can see them. I don't feel like putting on pants because somebody's watching. They don't like me watching. I don't know, something. Well, I'm gonna go. I can't take it anymore. I might drink alcohol. This morning I didn't have as much caffeine, and I ate more medicine. Oh, that looked awful on my face. That looked really bad on my face. Something has been bothering me with my face this morning. Like fatter. Looks like somebody who's in my family who's like pretending, you know, we get older. I got to live it all. I don't know what it is. That's not how it is. I got to live it up all those times out in public doing everything I felt like. And you didn't, but for some reason we've got to look about the same age. No, that's not true. I don't know what that is. So I was going to finally drink alcohol because this morning was too much stuff to do. No, almost. I almost lost it. I took a shower. I got ready. I worked out a little bit. I wrote down all these stories to film. I wrote my book. I was a good father. Here's my book. There's some of the pictures in it, but this is like really well written. I'm going to read you something from this book. Well, I think it's well written, and others would probably agree. I've been to 9 colleges and universities, matriculated at 9 colleges and universities, some of them really good, like Virginia Tech, and actually the number 4 or number 5 film school, or number 6 film school, Chapman University, where I got my MFA in film. So I'm a good writer, and I've been writing since 1993, creative writing. Well, since, as a child, but I really liked creative writing in high school in 1993 or 94 or something like that, 92. So I could read you some of this. It's pretty interesting. I mean, I really wrote it, but how to write a screenplay. This is all me, that I know this stuff and wrote it. There are generally 3 acts in a standard classic Hollywood screenplay, like movies we watched in theaters and on TV growing up. The setup, the conflict, and the resolution. In the first act of the movie or screenplay, we meet the protagonist, the good guy, who can be male or female. Did I say the good guy? Or a good guy, who can be male or female. We're introduced to his or her environment, the location where he or she lives or is. This is how to write a screenplay. We discover that what he or she is about, and I give examples of it. He or she is about. Also in the first act, Act 1, we meet any supporting people of the protagonist, like friends or family who appear throughout the movie. And also in the first act, within the first 5 or 10 pages, we discover a problem that the protagonist has to solve, which creates a hook, as it was traditionally called in the old days of Hollywood movies and is still called in Hollywood, which means it keeps the audience really wanting to watch and figure out what happens. That all happens the first 5 or 10 minutes of the movie, or in other words, the first 5 or 10 pages of the script. Again, generally 1 page of finished script is the same as 1 minute of screen time of the finished movie. So I talk about that later. Oftentimes the antagonist or bad guy, like if it's a 90-page script, that means it's 90 minutes. It's an hour and a half, or 120 minutes. 120-page script is 120 minutes. Generally speaking, not always that way. Oftentimes the antagonist or bad guy is introduced as part of the problem that the protagonist is up against. This is generally what the struggle or conflict is the entire second act of the movie. The protagonist, who's the good guy, trying to solve the problem as it apparently gets more and more difficult. In the third act, something unexpected happens, sometimes called a twist, that makes things appear almost hopeless or impossible for the protagonist to solve the awful problem now, like there's almost no way. And this keeps the audience in their seats and is a way to keep the audience wanting to know what will happen. That's what they said. It's like a way to keep people wanting to keep watching or something, but it's not really, it's way more than that. You want it to be good. It has to have a good moral purpose. And I talk about that for 70 pages of this. I really talk about God and Jesus and stuff and having a good moral purpose, how to write it, how to be a filmmaker. It escalates in a way as to keep the audience on the edge of their seat, hoping for the protagonist to be okay until finally it is resolved. And generally in classic Hollywood movies, the hero or protagonist saves the day. The bad guy loses usually. All loose ends are resolved. For example, any side characters who support the antagonist, like his good guy friends, we may see what became of them at the end of the movie like they all lived happily ever after. And once there is finality to the problem being resolved and everything's okay and nothing more to talk about, they generally end the movie quick to not linger on too long with unnecessary things that do not interest the audience or serve no purpose to support the theme of the movie. But generally, in movies, they have, what happened to this guy at the end of the movie? He became a doctor or whatever, or some, or not a doctor, but like he got a PhD in THC studies or something like that. I don't know. And uh and man, and then here's more. And so I wrote more of this. It got up to whoops. Got it. Oh, here's the sample script. This is from my film The Jimbo Story, written by John Birmingham. That's a title page. And then you put your name, address, phone number. If it's not 100% original, you say what it's based on there, but it's original. You try to make everything original so you can make money at it, and that's how they do it. And that's how if you're doing a screenplay. But you can adapt one. You can adapt it or have it based on an original work, and then I talk about that here too in this book, How to Be a Filmmaker. So this is how to write the script, how you format it and everything. There's the page numbers on the side, and here's their dialogue, and here's an action line. It starts with a scene heading, exterior Matthew's home night, or interior Matthew's home night or day. That's a scene heading. And then you say, here's an action line, and then here's the character's name who's talking, and then here's her dialogue. And that's pretty much how you write a script. You write the scene heading, an action line, and the dialogue that a character says, and that's how you indent it. That's pretty much how you do it. That's it. It's like, that, but there's way more. You can't just start on that. Hey, yeah, I know how to write a screenplay. No, that's not how real movies are made. You got to get it correct format, or they're not going to take it seriously if you want to try to pitch to studios and stuff, or real professionals in the industry. It's more than that. It's more than that. And this tells all about it. Here's storyboards I used for my movie Rednecks. Those are storyboards for an animation that was in Rednecks. Here's us on set. Getting your screenplay produced. Okay, once you have a finished original screenplay that you wrote yourself, you can print up copies of it. It is generally 3-hole punched in regular. Oh, great. That's how it is. You have them with 3-hole punch, so you can put the brads or the fasteners. And this is how you do your screenplay. I think I even have I have this. Here's a budget breakdown. This is for like a script supervisor or a line producer. This is a script supervisor or a line producer. Why does it have a line right there? I may have to change that in Photoshop. I don't know. I made this in Photoshop. This is how you highlight the script with highlighters. You go through the entire screenplay cast. You highlight their name in red. Stunts orange. Extras you highlight in yellow. Special effects blue. Props purple. Vehicles and/or animals pink. You highlight in pink. Sound effects or music on set brown. Costume brown. Costume wardrobe you circle. Makeup print an asterisk. And you go through the entire script, the finished formatted screenplay, whatever it is. And this shows you how to produce your own. It's up here. This shows you how to produce your own movies. And here's like a script, and you go through and you highlight the actor's name, when she appears, when it talks about her in here. And this is how you make a real movie. Like Norm Macdonald didn't really know how to do this. He was he was a good, funny actor. He was a really funny actor, really successful. And there are people who don't know filmmaking, they just do acting, who do it way more than I ever did, you know. So, and here's a budget breakdown. Here's a budget breakdown. Sample budget breakdown for my movie Crazy Animal, or shooting schedule. I think it's a shooting schedule. No, that's a budget breakdown. I talk about what it is here. I talk about what everything is. When I read this, I wrote this. So it's a book, How to Be a Filmmaker. So I did that this morning. Here's a picture of me on set of my movie Crazy Animal, holding the script, and I actually acted in it too. I acted in it too. That's not the same as filmmaking. Acting is different from filmmaking. And we had a good camera. I rented a good camera. It was like Panavision or Arri for that. I made a short film of Crazy Animal first and filmed a bunch of stuff. Then I went and used the same footage and found this really good DV camera back then that looked the same. It looked like film. And I made the entire feature film because I first filmed a really high quality short film called One Nation Under God and used it to try to raise funds. And for some reason I couldn't raise the budget, and I had to get it from student loans, and my mom helped me a little bit and I funded it. And this was I funded on credit cards and money. I funded this movie, money I made from real estate, working as a real estate agent. Hi. Hey man. Hi. This talks about all the jobs on a set, all the jobs on a movie set. This is all the jobs on a movie set. Oh, what's he saying? Something. No. Oh yeah. Hi. Hey man, I hope you're doing okay. Anthony H. Anthony. Anthony. Hope you're doing okay. Life is not easy. I got kind of sad the other day. I hope you're doing all right. I hope you're doing okay. So these are all the different jobs on a movie set. And I talk about each one. And I wrote this. So, art department, there's the art director, prop master, prop maker, scenic artist and painter, set construction coordinator or builder, set decorator and dresser, carpenter, storyboard artist, and this shows you, and this, I'm talking like Norm Macdonald, hopefully 30 years before he died, so I have another 30 to go. This is Norm Macdonald, I'm gonna die. No! Okay, this is how to be a filmmaker. And this will show you how to be a filmmaker if you want to learn. I'm writing a book on it. What else did I do this morning? I did 20 pages of it. I went through 20 more pages of this. I'm up to page 117. That's really done, I think. I may have to proofread it really fast one time through when I'm all done. So I got that. Then I wrote down story ideas to film. These are ideas that may go big. How Al met Salvador Dali. Oh, not Dada. Oh, Dada's me. Yeah, Dada. Oh, and his wife. And how he met Biscuit. He lived in his whatever. And transhumans. It's kind of weird. The Doctore. He met some weird person in Brazil. And stuff like that I can do. His dad was a professional football star. Stuff like that I can do a video on. They might go big. And then this I was going to do. Yeah. The first time I met Al Bob, I came to look at this house. And he... Oh, here's some ideas. I was going to do top 10 film schools. Trillionaires who lived on Earth. There are these trillionaires that I found this one trillionaire who used to live a long time ago, and he has 1,000 times the net worth of Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos. He had 1,000 times. It was in the past. It was like, but at one time, he's dead like the rest of them. Even like a poor person, he has to be judged. I don't know if he'll make it to heaven or not. When I first met Al Bob, it was in here. He walked me through this house. It looked different, a little different. It still had those trees, but it was different. It had the carpet. All this was carpet. And it was like, it was not in the best condition. I had to do a lot of work. And I met Al Bob, and he walked us through the house, and there was like stuff everywhere. And it was like, really, I found this house, and I was like, wow, this is interesting. I thought it was way, way out in the woods compared to what I was used to for a while. And it still is, but like I've gotten kind of used to it, and I know, there are kind of people nearby, like neighbors and stuff, and it's like normal to me now, but it's way out in the woods. I don't think I'm going to be with her anymore. I think she doesn't want to be with me, so I'm probably going to take that down. I think she's probably not going to be with me. Hello? What are you doing? Norm McDonald.
Shoveling snow.
Yeah, anyway, I was talking like this, like,
Hey, how you doing,
Norm
guys?
McDonald.
Good morning, and welcome to Dreamy Dreamland with Sensei Al Bob. I am your griot, and here is my great host.
You're a redneck.
Amazing guy.
You're
Birmingham.
Ted Nugent.
Ted Nugent?
You're Ted Nugent. I'm Ted Nugent. This is my hunter friend. Yeah.
Just call me Hunter. Just call me Hunter. Nippy out there.
No. Yeah.
Want some oranges? I sliced you up some.
No.
Vitamin C. First thing in the morning. A little tea is there for you.
No.
Oh.
You want to give a talk?
Sure.
You
Now,
do?
cook breakfast first. Whoops.
I may take it easy.
Take it easy. Just sit down and take it easy.
Okay.
Oh.
I wrote my son
Good.
a bunch of stuff this morning.
Good. Tell him how much you love him.
Maybe I can say that too. He knows. I've been
Never.
telling him this whole time, and somebody's giving the wrong ideas about me, I think. So I had to. He knows I love him. I did visualize everything was okay, and I picked him up and started running with him together. And like everything was happy, and I kind of put that into what I was writing.
That's good.
Yeah. So I was going to get a tripod, or I can just put this here.
You can do it here. I don't care.
You want to talk?
Sure. I'm talking to me. I'll talk.
Are you sure you want? You don't feel like it, or you do?
No.
Maybe I could stop the video, because yesterday you did a long talk. You want to?
You know me. I can talk and talk and talk.
You want to do this?
Yeah.
Can you see that, or is it too?
No, it's good. It's great. No, it's good. It was good. It's still good.
Okay.
Still good. Still good.
Okay.
Put my glasses on. You know, guys, I would love to read your text. You have to put it all in caps. I can't see it. So. And if you don't, then I know that you're actually just texting to each other, which is fine. So, vitamin C. Your body loves vitamin C. And your body loves garlic. Your body loves onions. Your body loves...
I can't take it anymore. Hey, how you doing, Al? It's a gay guy who who is from Lower East Side.
So, aren't you going to share that with me? I can't take it anymore. I gotta drink this.
Okay.
You can open one too if you feel like it.
No, can we do it together? You open it up and we
No.
put some in a glass and we'll
not
toast
gay.
each other this beautiful day.
I'm not gay.
He's not gay.
I'm literally not gay.
He's literally not gay. Right.
I'm not gay.
You know, basically, sexual preference or sexual orientation is humans are just humans. Like, you know, you look at species, right? And you look at, let's say, dogs, right? Now, we don't say that this dog is not a dog, but he's a brown dog. So he's a brownie, right? And this dog is a whitey. And this dog is yellow, so that's a yellowy. No, we don't do that. We have what are known as breeds, you know? So all dogs came from, the genus of wolf. And so that's kind of their lineage, right? But they're all dogs. They're not. They are different breeds. You have Dalmatians, and you have Whippets, and you have Great Danes, and you have Chihuahuas, but they're all dogs, right? That is the case with human beings, right? And now dogs, I mean, you see dogs humping everything, you know? Dogs hump boy dogs, girl dogs, trees, people's legs, you know? You don't say, oh, look at that dog. He's a leg humper. Oh, he's so leg humpy. Oh, no. And remember, this is, let's see. And then, you know, the other thing, the thing goes away. Thanks for putting it in all caps there. Let's see. I can't even read it with all caps about the charity that, let's see. Do you know about, Anthony, good to see you, my friend. Charity about the live in Canada is a giant wolf. Well, I mean, we're killing more species than we find. And there are lots of species out there that we have no idea what they are. And one of the places, I mean, we are dumping crap into the ocean, you know, you name it, and the worst crap. We take it out to the deepest place and dump it in. I mean, nuclear waste, certain chemicals, and so you talk about a chimera. I mean, we are just, you know, cruising for a bruising. We are just getting ourselves ready for a 1950s Japanese, you know, Rodan or Godzilla. Well, that's like Godzilla, you know. I mean, we think things are crazy now. It's not even close. Not even close. And there's, you know, a thing, what's it called? It's a neuroses. I love that they invent neuroses for situations, right? So, or psychoses. I think it's more psychoses. Humanity's experienced this thing. We were set up. First, you know, we have Donald, you know, we had the two orange heads, the Brexit boy and Donnie Chump, and we have 4 years of like, roller coaster insanity, but, you know, no big deal. It's just politics, you know. Economics is being destroyed. The order that everyone was living by destroyed. It's no big deal. And, you know, you look up and we don't have blue skies anymore. You
It's just these kind of, oh, that's weather. Yes. Oh, yes, of course. Naturally, the sky is, herringbone. Oh, look there. It's a natural tic-tac bow. There's all those X's and O's and those crosses. And I mean, that naturally happens, That's just naturally happen. And my name is Fucci, Dr. Fucci, and I follow the science, and I know everything. I'm ahead of the I know everything. I know everything. Never got an A in school. No, So we were exposed to something like that. Vitamins now, don't take those, drink Clorox. Yes, that's what our president said it, let's drink Clorox, And don't believe a word I say. And nothing I say is true. And everything I say is fake news. And everything here is a fake news, Look at the magic eye. Look at the magic eye. The magic eye. The magic eye. Look at the magic eye. Ooh, isn't it pretty? Ooh, this is the magic eye. Ooh, it's pretty. Ooh, it's pretty, pretty, pretty. Magic eye. Ooh, this is what's on what they used to call money. There used to be the Eye of Horus on your dollar bill, but now it's the magic eye. Ooh, it's the they. Ooh, this is your new god, the magic eye. Ooh, it'll bring just wish, and the magic eye will make it happen. Ooh, what a religion! Just the magic, just believe, 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 believe. Yeah, how you doing that, guys? That's your reality. Until you stand up, until you have faith in love's co-creation, until you are your better self, you're going to be like the boy in the door. Hey, there he is.
I didn't drink.
Oh. Okay. That's good. Or bad.
I guess I'll just put this in the microwave or something.
I'm going to make something new, but you can eat that. I mean, that's good.
I'm going to eat this.
Eat that.
I'm just gonna do it the way that you.
Yeah, just put some more in the bowl, and then put it in the microwave, and there you go. Bob's your uncle.
You can be uncle. You can be Uncle Bob to my kids.
Uh-huh.
Bob.
Uncle Bob. Oh.
Hi. I didn't drink that wine.
There is the people's saint of truth.
The people saying the truth. The people saying the truth.
That's right. And saying it that way is perfect.
I don't like saying it that way.
Okay, then don't say it
It
that way.
sounds stupid. It's too. I have to be like, yo, really get along. Like I'm like a white rapper.
No. You're the people's saint of truth. He's the people's saint of truth. He's the people's saint of truth. He is the people's saint of truth.
You really? No.
Yeah, that's you, buddy.
I don't.
And oh, look, that's a great shot. Go do that again. You were perfect. You look like a movie star.
No, only God's perfect.
Well, you were a movie star. That's what you were. You were a movie star.
Nope.
Okay.
Not literally.
I mean, come on. Here we are. You're a movie star. But you look like it when you leaned in. You look like James Dean when you leaned in the door. The man in the door. The people's saint of truth. People's saint of truth. You have to say over and over. The people's saint of truth. People's saint of truth.
I'm kind of famous.
Oh, you're infamous. You're famous.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather do a love one than.
Well.
You'd be okay until we make it to heaven.
Yeah. Well, it is. Everything is okay until we make it to heaven. Oh man, ooh, gotta walk. Gotta walk. Gotta walk. Oh man. Ah. Mm. Oops. Look. Got here. Gotta walk. Oh. Let's see. Ah. Cook food. I'm gonna cook food. You're gonna have some of that too. I can show your food you're cooking. Okay.
Okay. He's cooking.
I'm cooking.
I'm gonna look for my tripod and put it on here somewhere. Tripod. Where's my tripod? I don't know.
Do you have any more olive oil upstairs?
I have that other oil.
No.
I don't know. I may.
Well, if you can find it, I would be.
I may have olive oil.
I mean, no big deal, but when you run across it, you can bring it on down.
Where is this filming? Weird.
Oh. Got it. You're cooking food.
Cooking food.
Alright, pretty good.
Yep.
Wait.
Yeah, heat it up.
Let me go get an olive oil.
Okay. Yep. Yep, that's you, buddy. Sure you can.
I spent all morning doing stuff.
Oh, what were you
I
doing?
didn't even get to have my food.
Well, now you
I
are.
had like 2 or 3 bites of food, and
now-
then I
but now
started
you-
getting the thought.
Now you have.
I started getting the thought, get a job, get a job.
Now you
So I might just drink alcohol.
well, drink
I
alcohol.
don't know if I can do it anymore.
You
I spent
can.
all morning doing
Go
stuff
ahead.
since
Here's your food. Here's your food.
6:40 in the morning.
Well, then don't wake up so early. Did you take any melatonin? Ooh, it seems so
No,
good.
I got plenty of sleep.
You did?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I know. I get good sleep. I have to wake up early. I went to sleep really early.
What time did you go to sleep?
8 or something.
Oh, yeah.
9 or 9. I don't know. But sometimes
Well,
I
it's
don't.
hot, John.
Sometimes
Well, it's
sometimes
While it's hot.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
While it's hot.
Because I'd like to wake up at 9 or 10. There'd be a miracle if you ever one day do that.
Well, you can. Take a little melatonin before you
Try to get
you go to sleep.
But maybe their loved ones.
They are.
It's not their fault.
It's not
I
that.
don't want them to wake up at night and die or something.
No, you don't want
I
that.
don't
No,
understand
no,
it.
no, you don't want that.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, good.
That is really good. I was going to drink alcohol because I couldn't.
We can drink alcohol. You can drink alcohol. You know, we're snowed in up here. We're not going anywhere.
Well, I might as well work on my health because it's already. I don't know. And I'm getting to eat food right now.
Yeah, good food too. Yummy. Right? Tastes good?
Yeah. Whether I can't take it anymore, I'll drink alcohol.
Yep, drink alcohol.
Maybe.
Yep. Maybe.
Or do something else.
You do something else. Yep.
The people think the truth. The people think the truth.
Yep. People saying the truth. That's you, buddy.
How would I be a saint?
Well,
I
saint
don't want
is
to be a saint. I'm a
What?
man.
Saint
I'm trying
is
to learn.
a saint is a human being. Like I was talking earlier.
I'm not some cool, most famous, best one.
Right.
The people think the truth.
No, it's
People think of who?
true. People saying the truth.
Listen to me, man.
Well, the people saying the truth, buddy.
I hope my kids are okay.
Well, you don't have to write them any long letters. Just little short notes saying, "I love you. I love you. I love you. Call me. I love you."
Is that what you said to a woman?
Yep, I said that. I say it to everybody, John. I say it to everybody. I say it to you. I say it to everyone.
I think
love
Danica's never going to be with me again.
Yep.
I think she's not going to be my wife.
She may not be with anyone.
She shouldn't.
Well, I said she
She's
may
never
not.
been fornicating.
She may not.
It's kind of her fault that we got divorced. But I don't know.
It's never anyone's
I messed up
fault.
too.
It's never anyone's fault.
But I don't know. It might be her fault. Well,
You know, it takes two to tango, my friend. It takes two to tango.
I lusted after women in my thoughts
Right?
while we were married. I had a midlife crisis. I wasn't happy with, I went out to California to be famous. Worked really relentlessly hard at my work. As a filmmaker, I wanted to be a big director. I thought, if I work really, really hard, I'll get there.
Right?
And it just did not.
Just didn't happen.
Not yet. It kind of, I got some stuff. I did some stuff, and then she wanted to get married and have kids. And she was like 29,
Right?
28.
Well, you could have gotten married,
And by
had
the time
kids,
the
and
baby was
been out
born,
there and made movies.
I was 30 years old, or 29, 28. I think I was 29. We got married, had kids. We were in a small town. And I got depressed because I had to be a real estate agent. I was getting close to the 30. And then I said, hey, those look okay. And kind of, they good or not, I guess. And He's making shrimp. And so
Shrimp and grits.
I had a midlife crisis. I wasn't happy being a real estate agent. It made me depressed. I had never in my life been depressed. I'd never actually given up. I mean, it was not easy sometimes with the anxiety, but I was like still happy about it, and it would go away. And I was like, still, I thought, you know, if I worked really hard, I'd finally get to be famous. And I'd done that for 8 years or however long. And it did not get there. And so then I was like, I quit being a real estate. I asked God to please make the depression go away, and God made the depression go away.
Well, it's amazing. It's a miracle.
Yeah, it was a miracle. And a few days later, I decided I'm gonna quit being a real estate agent and make a movie with the money I had saved. I had saved $10,000, but I had to spend on credit cards too to get the movie finished. $30,000 or something. But eventually it was 40 after I kind of advertised a little bit and stuff, and it was like 40,000.
Right.
But I spent on credit cards, and wow, that was not easy because it took a while to pay back.
A lot of payback, a lot of interest.
And all my depression went away for like 3 or 4 years.
Because you were doing what you like to do.
Yeah, but then I still wasn't happy because the movie didn't get big, and I still had to be I had to work with my dad in real estate.
Yeah.
Not as a real estate agent anymore, but I had to work with my dad in real estate.
Yeah.
And it made me sad again, kind of, and then it just took a toll on our marriage. And it caused me to lust after women in my thoughts. But it was only my thoughts.
Didn't Jesus say that that's as bad as doing it?
In some ways, but it's not as bad as literally having sex with somebody else. And it's not grounds for divorce. From all the people, professionals I talked to, but it may have been kind of bad, but I think not a reason to get a divorce. From everything I've studied and trying to figure out what the Bible says when you get a divorce. But then she outright had sex with somebody because I was doing that, because I was thinking about other women online on the computer.
It's called cause and effect.
But she really had sex with somebody else.
Yeah, cause and effect.
And I think that's real grounds for divorce in the Bible.
Right.
But I don't know. But the Bible says you got to try to make it work.
You gotta make it
It
work.
makes me want to die. I might as well drink alcohol. I can't keep trying to hold it together. And I don't know how I'm going to make that work. It made me want to die right there. Because I was thinking, I got to try to make it work as best I can. Because see, it's at this point, from all we've been through, and then after that we were with other people. And that made it really bad. Because we thought we were divorced. So I thought I had to need a new wife. So I thought it was okay to like look and try to be with other people and stuff. And so I was with other people, and that made it even worse. But we never got married. But the real reason is because you're not supposed to get a divorce. You're supposed to try to make it work as best you can before it gets too messed up and bad. Because God will still have you like together with that. God will have you mentally connected or something. Like I can hear her, like I get the thought of her voice. I don't hear voices, but every day I get the thought of like, it's like it does not go away. It's like thinking about her and having to make sure she's okay and stuff. It's awful. And she literally tried to she took the kids 1,000 miles away. It's been difficult. I don't know how it was. I don't cry as much about it, but sometimes I do. There's a time when I cry every day. I cried every day for years. But that was just crying, you know. There could be a crying that's not as appropriate. I was depressed and wanted to die. It was awful. And then it went away and I got happy again. And the film stuff just did not happen the way I thought it would. The film and video stuff did not happen. I never became an A-list actor.
Right.
And then I found Jesus and realized it's not really important. But for me, it's important because I do that as work. So it's something I can do to pay my bills. And I'm good at it when I do stuff like editing, filming, writing ahead of time, all the filmmaking and stuff.
Right.
Hi. I hate food.
Yeah. making some more.
An orange.
The people say the truth.
That's you, buddy.
The people say the truth.
That is you.
The people say the truth. He mumbles there in his chair like this. He does, see? He did. I know. No. The people saying the truth. The people say the truth. No! Ah, the camera fell on me.
I'm about to tell you.
Is this a lot? Yeah, this is a lot, Chef.
The salts in my brain are good.
I get anxiety, but everyone gets thoughts in their brain.
Here's my tripod. Here's my son, whom I'm well pleased.
Why don't you just go get... You have more
The
than
people
one
say the
tripod,
truth.
don't you?
The people saying the truth.
You have more than one of those
This
little
is-
tripods?
This is Tone Loc. The people saying the truth.
Yeah. You know, you should go on the radio. You got a great radio voice.
Wild thing. No. This is Tone Loc. I ain't fucking around, man. This is the real me.
Really?
You don't. This is the real. Look, let me tell you, this is Tone Loc, 1992, son. Yo, this is real.
Yep. Real love.
I ain't messing around.
You're not messing around.
I don't have sex anymore, man. I found the Lord God in Jesus Christ. I know I found the Lord in Jesus Christ.
That's good.
Remember 92, son? Who said that? Oh, my friend Jeremy. I was figuring out who sounded that way. My friend Jeremy.
Who is Jebbet? 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 Who is
My
Jebbet?
friend, he's good.
Jebbet. Jebbet.
Maybe we can shoot guns with him. His grandfather was a gunsmith.
Oh,
He wouldn't hurt anyone, but
he's got a lot of guns.
He has guns.
Guns.
It's in his family.
In his family.
So maybe he could come here and show us how to shoot a gun, but I don't know if I'd want to be around one.
Yep.
Because I don't know how I'd react. I might just like pick it up if it was on a countertop and like shoot it.
Yep. You know, that's the problem with guns, is that's what happens. You know, that's just what happens.
But if he comes here, maybe you can shoot guns. I'd like to, but I'm afraid of how I'd act around it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wouldn't hurt anyone else. I never hurt anyone else. But I might do some like random weird thing, like shoot the ground, or I don't know. I don't know. He has good gun etiquette.
Mm-hmm. That's good. It's good to have good gun etiquette.
David Crosby. David Crosby. Crosby steals a Nash.
Yep.
Crosby steals a Nash. Don't play it on the you know what, because I don't have the rights to it on the Alexa. Please. That makes a copyright notice. Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young.
Yeah.
Get a rope.
Yeah.
No. Young.
Yeah.
We don't want him.
Why not?
Southern man. He said this. Southern man don't want him around anyhow because of what he said. What was the thing that he said? Young, Neil Young. He said, I don't like Southern man. I don't. He sang something about Southern man is not good. Southern man is not good. Neil Young, Southern man. I don't know that. I'm Neil Young, Southern man. I like the sound. I like the sound.
Another man.
He'll get angry at you too.
Get angry at you.
Don't do that to me.
Another
Southern
man.
I didn't say anything wrong about a so. Oh, he's married to Daryl Hannah.
Really?
Yeah, do you believe he's married to Daryl Hannah?
No.
He has a bunch of money. I didn't know it, but he's older. He's older than her. She's like 58 or something.
Right. And
She might be 60.
you know, he's older than me.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
I
no,
think
but he
he's
is.
like 78.
Because, you know, when I was, I don't know, in my teenagers, he was in his 20s, so he's definitely older than me.
Yeah, yeah.
You should really go get your a tripod.
Yeah,
You know?
I gotta get out of here.
What is in this?
Tuna.
Oh, tuna. For cats.
Well, for people.
Oh, that's tuna.
It's for people, but that was all I had left, so I gave it to them.
Right, okay. What do you want to do?
Did you make food?
I did. I made food.
What? So
Right
that's
there.
it. I don't
Grits,
like seeing that.
pasta, shrimp, cheese,
Really?
onions. Yep.
Can I try it?
Sure. Give me a little something.
Okay. Ding ding
Here, grab your fork.
ding
Grab your
ding
fork.
ding 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 ding. Neil Young just in the field, man. Oh shit, 78 years old.
Oh, well,
Neil Young. I'm not 84 yet, and if I was, I wouldn't shake. I didn't do a shaky old man voice. Fuck you, man. I'm Neil Young. No, that sounds like that guy who died. I'm Norm McDonald. I'm Norm McDonald. I'm dead. I'm Norm McDonald. Yeah, I didn't do that. I did that. This is Norm McDonald from the grave as a ghost. This is Norm McDonald. I didn't drink any alcohol. You don't know. You know.
You know.
You watch my videos.
Yes,
You watch my videos. Yeah, this is Norm McDonald.
Norm McDonald.
Norm McDonald just died.
I just died. Norm McDonald.
No.
I just died.
You put that in there?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. Was it good?
Yeah. Sonny, you like it.
What's the other smell? Something smelled bad. Is that good?
Garbage. Garbage. This is good.
Oh, okay.
This is definitely good. This garbage.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Okay. Oh.
Looks pretty good.
Looks very good. And this will be our main meal of the day and sauce, because I'm gonna do some vegetables later. Do some vegetables. No, that's good. That is tasty.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Scooby Doo.
What does Scooby Doo? What's the significance around here of Scooby Doo?
Scooby Doo was a
Shaggy and Scooby-Doo.
1970s TV show.
I've thought of that
of
here and there.
teenagers.
I know what it is, but I've thought of that here and there. How does it? What does it mean for today? Like with the people in this neighborhood or something? I've thought about it when walking in or when being in this neighborhood.
I have no idea. I you know, think of Scooby Doo every so often, and given no true relevance to anything.
I'm gonna eat it standing up.
You can eat it any way you want.
He's making the food.
And there you go.
Thanks. Wow, looks good.
Yummy.
Look at this. Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, give it a shot. I myself.
I took one spoonful. I'm not gonna eat it. You want this one?
Sure.
Okay. I had one piece of the shrimp.
How did it taste?
Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. This is Norm McDonald. This is Norm McDonald. Okay. Bye. It's John Birmingham. Al. Bye.